with their NBA team. The Nuggets, for the first time in franchise history, finished the regular season #1 in the West. And they're back in the Western Conference Finals and looking for their first ever NBA title. Of course, standing in their way, the Los Angeles Lakers, who have ended a number of great Denver seasons in playoffs past. As we have a sellout crowd, and they're ready at Ball Arena as we welcome you to NBA courtside. So the Western Conference Finals start tonight. The Eastern Conference Finals will start tomorrow night. Rematch of last year, Game 1, Miami playing in Boston. And good evening, everyone. Along with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Green on hand, Lisa Salters with us as well. This is a great matchup in the Western Conference Finals because you have one team trying to make franchise history, the other team trying to add to their franchise's incredible history. Mark, let's start out with Denver. All season long, of all the top teams, they've been the most consistent, and they believe this is their year. You can't blame them when they have Nikola Jokic, who hasn't just been great, he's been historic.
He's been incredible, Mike. It's almost a joke, the level that he's playing at right now. You take a look in the Western Conference semifinals, the court filled with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, he was clearly the most dominant guy. Absolutely stellar, and look at his numbers. When it mattered most, he elevated his game. Ridiculous talent, ridiculous ability to make guys around him better. And it starts with the elite, all-time great passing ability. The best passing big man in the history of the game, and one of the best passes. Look at the rebound, outlet, on point. That's an absurd play. And then the ability to run offense through him. Almost 32 feet away, on point, on target, in the pocket seams. Put a guy in position to just lock and load. Then you cheat defensively, so skilled, like having an extra point guard on the floor. Picks you apart by finding and making the right read. Absolute incredible basketball player, coach.
He sure is, and he's surrounded by a more versatile, healthy team. Jamal Murray missed last year with a...
The last visit to the conference finals, Denver fans denied the right because of the bubble. But this team, dominant on their home floor all season long. They're in the limelight, brought to you by Corona Extra. 40-7 in the regular season and playoffs. But of course, the Nuggets facing a Laker team that's won Game 1 on the road in the first round in Memphis, in the second round at San Francisco. Nikola Jokic, LeBron James, Nuggets, Lakers. It's the Western Conference Finals, Game 1, tip-off coming up.
The NBA Western Conference Finals are presented by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure. And in part by Lowe's. Lowe's knows home improvement.
All the times you could have given in and given up. Times you didn't know if you were strong enough. Still you got through.
In this wild west of driven, rugged souls. Legacies to elevate, to uphold.
Journey.
Growing up in Serbia, I fell in love with basketball. I just told myself, I'm gonna win a ring one day.
I was born in Akron, Ohio. My heart was always there.
I want people to say that LeBron James did it his way. Now he's a legend.
It's the journey. It's the fire that they can't put out inside. It's a hell of a ride.
It's time now. The Lakers and the Nuggets, Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. And it's presented by AT&T 5G. Sensational scenery in this gorgeous city. They've had some sensational basketball in this sports craze city all season long. And their teams in the Western Conference Finals against the Los Angeles Lakers. Game 1, best of 7, sellout crowd. They are nuts and ready for action. Our starting lineup brought to you by Volkswagen. And for the second straight game, Dennis Schroeder will start. First 11 games came off the bench, but he starts with Austin Reeves, James Davis, and D'Angelo Russell for rookie head coach Darvin Ham. Meanwhile, from Michael Malone and the Nuggets. This starting five has been sensational all season long, including the playoffs, as they're back home where they're undefeated 6-0 at Ball Arena. Well, LeBron James and the Lakers, first round, they won game one in Memphis. Second round, game one, victorious in San Francisco. Can they do it again? This place is a tough place to win. And right now, the shot clocks, like the good old days, are in the corners. The ones above the basket, just about 15 minutes ago, started to malfunction. They're still working on it, but for now, they're in the corners. Mark, as a player, how much more difficult is that?
Old school, because I grew up in the CYO days when we had the shot clock exactly there. These guys grew up in gyms that had the shot clock and the scorers board on the wall, so it's a different